Japan is really close to China. You can ride a bike to Asiana, and it's also really close to Japan. So I live in Japan. That's where that dot, and this is the capital. It's kind of like in the middle, and if Washington all the way up here, we would have to go all the way across just to get to Asiana Culture City. And the museum is right here. And we have to move all the stuff here, all the way to here, to the museum. And so
tell me about the building behind you.
So they had 7 rooms in Asiana buildings, houses. So this is where the king would sleep, the princess would sleep, the king. This is where all the bakers, this is where they would take baths and stuff. This is where they, they clean they spray themselves, clean their hair and stuff. And this is where, also the stone is up here. And all the way up and down is where the prisoners are.
Prisoners?
Yeah, so they're like in the corner right here.
Oh gosh.
That's where they keep all the bad people. And here, this is where this is where they do dances.
Do they have a kitchen?
Oh, the kitchen is right here.
Okay.
The bakers sleep right here.
Well, the baker's important, I guess. Right?
Yeah, because they're really high. Because they need food to live. And this is where they keep all the gas. Now they found a building that was really broken up. And it was much more destroyed than the rest of the others. So they thought, this must be the one where the gas escaped and broke up. Really, it was like an explosion of gas.
Sounds dangerous.
It was. Man, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people died.
Oh gosh, it's terrible.
Lots and lots and there are still Asiana people living now, like the modern ones, but not the ancient ones.
Got it.
They died off.
Lots
of ancient cultures are already dead because they lived a long time ago. So Asiana was once part of Japan. It must have looked like this. A big island. And before, the capital was in the middle. But then it moved over here, the capital. Because the island seemed to slip across the ocean and broke through the land. Some of the land got hit. See, it's this big bump, but then it got broken. See how it's kind of gone down? It got smaller. It wore down some of the land. And then it got here and it formed a river. Because it made a hole in the earth. It made a hole in the earth, and then water gathered and made a little big lake. And if you can imagine, it would take 254,000 minutes to get to Asiana from all the way to Washington, where we live right here.
And bike or?
No way, you can never take a bike there. It would take years to take, or years and years and years and years and
Well, you
years.
can't cross the ocean on a bike. That's a problem.
Yeah, this is the ocean. You can't cross the ocean on a bike. You have to take an airplane. All the way there. Yeah. Oh.
And so tell me, what's the most interesting thing about Asiana culture?
Well,
Just one thing. What's the most interesting thing that you think?
I think the language.
The language is the most interesting?
I like to write it. It's my favorite.
I see it. It's beautiful.
What does it say?
What does it say on top
It
there?
says, Asiana was a strong civilization that lasted for 200,500,000,000 years.
Oh my gosh. That's a really long time.
What does it say there?
says, Asiana houses have 7 rooms.
Very good.